just a little bit. So no worries, guys. We're going to cover this one, and you know, it's a pretty tight game at the moment. 2-1. Everkill is up by 1 frag. Everkill dropping into the lava because that's what champs do. That gives Jovire a chance to get Mega. Red will go to Everkill, but at what cost? Beautiful square rocket by Jovire, but he fires off another because he wants to show how he can be a pro hopping into the lava as well.
Yeah, he had about 180 stack there, but Everkill was lucky to get away. Now they're sitting about even, but Jovire does get that kill, and now he has a play for Red and possibly Mega as well. But he's showing up to Mega first, trying to cut him off.
Yeah. But let's see if it'll be costly at all. Jovire is able to get both. And so being in a very strong position, considering it is now tied 2-2. 4.5 minutes remaining. Jovire needing to exit out to the center now. I think Jovire really surprised a lot of people with his play. The first Open Cup that we saw him in played decently well, but I think that he's improved throughout the course of this tournament. We see him take that frag with 8 health at the end of it. His lightning gun is sitting around 25%, 26%. Not fantastic, but not terrible either. You could see that the last fight that he picked with it, it was mostly distance being a factor.
I know with the format too, a lot of the good players got eliminated, so you saw Jovire kind of place better as it went along.
Yeah. But on the night when he qualified, it was definitely good stuff coming out from him. He's going to be able to collect this next red, and he is showing us that at least on Lost World, he can pick up the lead with 3.5 minutes remaining. Only up by 2, but you just have to be winning by 1 as the clock expires. Everkill going strong with the shotgun. Jovire says, you know what? Take your buckshot and shove it up your ass because I am about to frag you with my LG. I think Everkill got a little bit overzealous, if you will.
Yeah, he's being a little over-aggressive, but I think he can make a comeback here. Just on his playstyle, I think Jovire's being a little too... He's got the lead now, so he can be defensive, but I still think Everkill could take this map.
Well, not with defensive work like that. Again, yeah, I got a little bit of a sigh there. Jovire gets away again, this time with 15 health. But there have been some close calls. I think that Jovire is going to need to be careful on whatever next map that we choose. I like this exit with the rocket jump. Actually, they trade places. Jovire hops back down and hits a smiley bind because it was well deserved. Red in 10, Everkill with 150 health and only 50 armor, backing up in order to miss the full brunt of that rocket. Red is up.
Yeah, he's really running out of time now. Everkill's going to have to make a push, and with the 4 frag lead, Jovire can just kind of turtle up on the far side of the map, not worry too much about the items here.
You really don't get spawn frags on this map unless you're boots or something like that. You know? So, yeah, Jovire hears the plasma climb. Everkill still really... You know, he hasn't been able to find Jovire in a really disadvantageous position. This is the first time, really. And I think it's all too little too late. 4 frags the difference still, and Everkill has to basically fight his way up a hill in order to get a frag of any kind, and he backs off for Mega instead. Red is in 5, but the clock is definitely the worst enemy here.
Yeah, I think we had it right on the first vote. The Dehang game might have been more interesting. But like you said, we're going to see both, so hopefully his lag fixes itself.
Alright, so I'm getting word that it looks like you and I are going to be here for the long haul, Gunner. I think Fish and Slasher ran into some issues, so we won't have them on as guests. I was hoping that would happen, but no good.
Yeah, it would have been cool to have them on. You know, Slasher's been doing a lot of great stuff lately, but I'm definitely happy to be here and see some of these amazing games coming up.
And now you get to see him from the best seat in the house. So yeah,
I know.
Definitely can't complain.
That hectic match with Rafa CZM, man, that map is just so much fun. I played it, and just seeing how Rafa played that map, I thought CZM had it, so I really love these new map lists.
30% LG, 26% Rocket for Everkill. On the other side of the opponent list, we've got 27% LG. Make it 28. That's a nice give me there from Everkill. And about 30% Rocket. So, you know, accuracy-wise, they're not terribly different, but Jovire, I think, just made his happen at the best of times. And Everkill has been Everkilled. So, we head off to the next map, and I'm not quite sure who it shall, where it shall be. But we'll find out in just a few seconds. I mean,
Jovire was down by 1 frag when we jumped in the server, and he got a Mega and an RA pickup, and then after that he just kind of kept going with it, kept getting more frags, and out-positioning Everkill, so I don't know, I still, Everkill could definitely beat him later in these later maps. I haven't seen either play Dismemberment yet, but at least I can't remember, but...
Yeah, I was going to do maybe a little bit of a tour of the map, but then again, we have seen it earlier tonight, so I guess maybe that isn't absolutely necessary. A lot of people dislike the teleporter near the Mega, you know, because it's such an easy route, you know, if you miss it.
Yeah, I think it's a great map.
If you get deterred from the Mega Health, you can get right back on it. Either way, we're going live in 5, and I'm very curious to see what these guys put together on this map. Because, let's see, what did we saw? We saw Vamp and Griffin on it, I guess it was. And Everkill gets first Mega. Has only a shotgun LG to his name. Missing a rocket. We'll see him go hunting for that in just a second. He's actually camping out on Railgun. Jovire with rocket and quite a fair amount of armor. He has both red and yellow. Everkill dropping in. Has Railgun and LG to his name now. Still no rocket. Red armor in 2. And Everkill has position on it. He's trying to back up to make sure he can give himself a wide berth to dodge rockets, but there's only one thrown his way. There is one railgun shot coming in from Jovire. Second one misses. Everkill is back on the Mega, so nice play there by Everkill. He's needing armor though. Jovire, on the other hand, is needing health and armor. Able to stack up with a bit of greenies, but Everkill right now is controlling the map a bit better. I actually, in some ways, I almost would have wished for an offset of that red armor there by Everkill. He does get railed immediately as he comes up the pad. Everkill continuing to maintain. This is the first opportunity where the red armor can be stolen. Jovire is able to grab it. Everkill has hurt himself greatly. 46 health. He bumps up to 71 with a 25. But whiffing rails. He hits that one though. 53 health now for Everkill. Catching Jovire with his back turn, but unable to connect with the rockets. The easy shot does not come. Red in 2. And Mega in about 5. Nice play there. Everkill anticipating and connecting. First frag, first blood.
Yeah, Everkill's doing a good job of getting a lot of pickups. He just doesn't look comfortable yet on this map. I don't think either of them look comfortable. They definitely know it, but it is new. So we're seeing some strange positioning, and like you said, some of the teleporters, they don't exactly expect where people are coming from.
Jovire has collected himself a bit here, has rockets, LG, and rail, so he's ready to fight. He's able to collect the next red, and so Everkill is starting this with what was left of his Mega and 100 armor, has all that shaved off, still following up with the lightning gun, wants to get the kill, but solid defensive rocket from Jovire will put Everkill out. 9 health, and he's going to get a 25, but he's going to remain pretty weak for a moment. Mega, of course, in Jovire's hands.
Yeah, that was a great exchange for Jovire.
Yeah, honestly though, red Red taken by Everkill. Jovire not really pressing in for it at all, trying to not pressure. I think that he did have an opportunity to pressure. He, of course, got hit with a rocket. Might have changed his plans very quickly. So, with only 17 armor now, Jovire needs to make a decision. He's waiting for Mega, but he needs to be careful about this. Doesn't want to get railed off from across the map. We see a trade between Red and Mega. Kind of a lull in the action here. Only one frag has happened in the first 4 minutes. Everkill whiffing one rail. Only has a 37% at the moment. 19% LG, which is kind of scary, but hopefully he can remedy that as time goes on. Of course, he is in the frag lead, but it's only by 1.
Yeah, this can be a slow map. It's like a, I don't know, it's like a large DM13, I think kind of a lot of the way it's structured. So there's so many back alleys and stuff. If you're low on armor or health, you just go back, kind of hide, collect one of the, collect a YA or something. And so it's easy to really slow play this map, I think.
Yeah, and I think that this pace is maybe one of the turn-offs for a lot of players who enjoy a more, fast-paced, hectic. Look at this, Jovire.
Yeah, I mean,
trying to use Mega as a trap. Everkill collects and gets away. Switching back over to Jovire's point of view, he's dodging rockets and lining up the LG as Everkill comes off the pad, but quite frankly, very strong play by Everkill. Doing tons of damage. Jovire has to rocket jump to get himself out of that tight corner, and smartly so. I like the decision. He's only down by 1. We've passed the halfway point. But, I like how every single exchange that these guys have, it's, they're both really whittling each other down. I like the play by Jovire to go aggressive rather than jump for the Mega. Perfect play there. Just moving past the spam and straight into the line of fire to get the shot done. And that is frag number 2 for Jovire. Fantastic work. Rocket jumping across the map because he knows his opponent spawned over here. And he wants to lock him out of what little armor there is up on the map. Fantastic work by Jovire. That was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, after all that waiting and all the slow play, he just exploded kind of out of nowhere and got those 2 frags. And, I think he's that kind of player. He can be really slow, but then he can be explosive all of a sudden and just pick up a couple of frags and really wait for that perfect moment, when he has that little bit of an advantage or a position advantage, which I see him back out of a lot of fights. But when it comes down to it, he knows he has that advantage. He'll just kind of come out with that explosive, aggressive play.
Only up by 1. This is... Every moment here is risky. Everkill needing to get a foothold.
He's giving away a lot of items. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, Jovire's giving away quite a few red armors, and I know he can't make a play for them, but I really think that's Everkill's done a better job at picking up a few of these items here throughout the game.
Yeah. And, it may bear fruit for him here because he's got a 180, 90-ish, 180 health, 90-ish armor. Although he walks into a rocket there, that's not going to help anybody. He backs off to the RA. But he walks straight into a rail. Uh-oh. And he will play bouncy on the pad. He does hit an impressive of his own, but he's down to 70 health and can be railed off. His opponent is even worse off, 23 health and now just yellow armor. The Mega health will keep Everkill in good stead. 7 seconds for that red armor. Everkill doesn't want to rush over to it though because he's expecting an onslaught. Oh my god, he turns and fires and connects, and just in time to force Jovire away from this red. Whiffing one rail, really needing it to connect. It would do, actually he needs those rockets. He picks them up there, because he was out of rockets. Not managing his ammo perfectly. Jovire needing to survive
right
for another
Everkill,
220. But,
Everkill's going to make a push after that.
Yeah.
If he gets this next Mega,
yeah. Oops.
it's pretty much going to be game on. He's going to be hunting season.
Yeah. So here's Mega. The red armor is taken by Jovire, so that gives him a little bit of a buffer, but Everkill actually expecting Jovire to be going topside. Rocket jumps, does hit one square rocket, but now is trying to catch his exit, trying to force him underneath. And it does not happen. So Everkill back and hunting. He's going to try to get